I was gonna eat my mango over here, but I just really want to talk to y'all. We don't feel safe, and right now it is a hard time to feel safe, especially with everything going on. I just saw that they are laying off like so many more people. Of course, this has been going on. There's a lot of people that are unemployed right now. We don't know the future of the world in a lot of different ways. You have AI, you have war, you have just uncertainty all over the place. And again, I'm just making this video to bring awareness that I'm aware, even though I share what I share, talk about what I talk about. It's not that I'm ignorant or not aware, and I don't think that it's important. There's a reason why I share what I share, and especially right now, because it is important. But don't get distracted, because what can you do? That's why you freeze a lot of the times, is because you don't feel like you can do anything. And that's when we also get angry and want to fight. But who are we fighting, and how do you fight if you're one person? And so that's why we build up our strength inside and outside. That's why we do these things. That's why we equip ourselves. That's why we continue to work and put in the work, even when all this is happening, because it will settle down at some point. And then what? If we've frozen, if we've been distracted, then we didn't do anything during that time. And now we're still starting from zero. So we're going to use this time. A lot of times when there's something like this, innovation is made. There is good that does happen and come from it. Again, it's not to say that you're not aware or that you don't care. It's just that in order to do certain things, you only have a certain mental capacity. So if we're so focused on this over here, we don't have the capacity, the energy, or the drive to do these other things that will make progress, that will keep us safe, that will establish us a better future, because we're wasting time now on what they want us to focus on. Again, it's happening, but unless you're actively in it, then you can't do too much about that. Of course, we want to vote. Of course, if you can go protest. Of course, I believe you vote with your money. Okay, you start cutting out certain corporations, certain brands, because then they take their money and they go lobby and they go invest it and donate it to certain people. And if you don't agree with who they're doing that for, then you should not be supporting them. And that is using what you have, doing what you can with that. Okay, outside of that is, what are you doing for yourself and with yourself? Because you are capable. If you can walk around, if you can talk, if you can move your body, you can do something. And again, we start at home within ourselves. And once you have established that, you found your rhythm, you come into alignment, we're finding meaning in life, and then we start to gain direction, and then we can go and do those things outwardly. We can show up for our community, our family. We can show them that different things are possible. We can equip them at that point. We can invest in them, whatever it is, because we've built ourselves up. But I mean, if you can't do anything, honestly, like, it's useless. And that's not to demean anyone, but it's like, what are you doing? Get it together. Let's go. I did a video, and that's what I was going to post, but I didn't want to do it today, about burnout. And it's like, that's because you have some fire inside of you burning, but you were doing it for someone else. But now use your fire for yourself. Direct that fire. Control the fire. And you can burn things down with it, or we can light the way. We can burn out what we need to burn down to establish an area, and then we build. But if we burn out, we can't do those things. And that is what they want. This is the distraction. Because when you feel those things, you start thinking and dwelling, what do? Emotional eat, and you're not eating this usually. You're going to eat the chips. We're going to eat the junk food, the donuts, the processed stuff, the candy. We're going to drink all the sodas, the syrups, the chemicals. And those things are not fuel for the body. So now I'm weak. Now I don't have energy. So I can't do the things. I'm going to feel helpless. I'm going to feel like I need to rely on someone because I can't do it. This is why we treat ourselves with respect, with honor. The temple that is. What are you putting inside? Now, of course, I'm not like, I don't do this often and all the time, and I'm getting back to it because I was just eating whatever, doing whatever, and I bulk and I have different seasons, but I could use it as an excuse and prolong that. And I've gotten to the habit of doing it, eating whatever, so it's hard to get back to this. Like, it's a process, it's a journey, and you have to continue to grow. And even if you've done it for a period of time, if you start slacking off or you stop doing it, it takes a while to get back to it. And again, we're not beating ourselves up about it, but it's just bringing awareness to it. And then deciding and saying, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Even if I fail, I'm going to get back up. You're not a failure unless you stop. Okay? Let me see if I can bite this. Okay, yeah. Not appetizing at first, but once I get in there, it will be. Okay. I think these birds are waiting on me. I took the bird feeder down. If you watched like 2 videos ago, I was trying to get some of the bird feed out because it rained. It rained some more again, like the day after that. They did come that day. And then I came out again, threw some more out. They ate that, and then it rained some more. So I have it to clean out today. But like I said, you know, what are we doing? Where's our focus going? You know what raised baiting is? It's a lot of that, so don't let that sway you and deter you. What are we building? What are we doing? Where are we focusing our energy, that fire, that effort? Good. Oh, yeah. Initially, it seems like a lot of work to change your diet, to incorporate these new things. But once you start doing it and you find what works for you, it feels good. You're going to feel that energy. It feels good in your body. It feels fresher. It doesn't weigh you down. And now we're capable and able to do these other things that we need to get done, and we want to get done, and show up for people with more energy, without the anger and the attitude and whatever it is that's sitting inside and that's holding you down. Like, it's crazy. It's some of it is scary, if you will. I mean, you know, you don't know. I'm not going to live in that. I am aware of it. And of course, when certain things happen, it's like, you know, you just got to react, you know, or respond. Hopefully you've prepared enough to respond. But I also have so much hope inside, and like a knowing that no matter what happens, it's going to be some good stuff that comes. And I'm excited about that. But we got to go through this craziness, and I'm watching some birds flying around. But yeah, it's heavy. Can be heavy, depending on how you carry it. And you can only carry it if you're strong. And so let's build up this strength. Let's keep going. I was also going to do a live today, but my internet out here isn't the best. I'll do that when I get to another location soon, and I'm start doing some lives at that point. But here is where I get out in nature, and it's getting warmer. And that's a silver lining. It is about to be 70-degree weather. We're about to go into spring. And I'm so excited. You're going to see things blooming. It's some greenery here. But we're going to start to see flowers blooming, things growing. Go ahead and plant your seeds if you have not already been starting to sprout those seeds. Let's do that now, because the soil is ripe. Your soil is ripe. Your soul is ripe. It is ready. And if you're watching this, I know for a fact that it is, especially if you stuck around for this long. So what are the seeds that you are planting? What have you been planting? Do we need to get rid of some of those, pull up some weeds? Or do we need to nourish and nurture that soil? Okay. And what does that look like? So stick around, because the video that I will be putting out, this week I have one other video to talk about change. And it's okay for you to change your life and start over. And then the one after that I'm editing, and that is about burnout. And I think that would help a lot of people. I know it will. And so stick around for that. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new here. Share this video with others who may be feeling stressed, who may be feeling hopeless or helpless, that there's a lot going on in the world. He needs a little bit more encouragement and empowerment in their life. And like this video for me, that really does help me out, helps the algorithm and everything like that. And, you know, I have over 1,600 subscribers on here. Thank you to all of you. I really do appreciate that. Y'all sticking around. But I get 10 views, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. I'm putting my reps in and sharing this because it's important. I want to, and I really feel the need to do this. And it does help people. So it doesn't matter how many views, but, you know, it does help the algorithm. I mean, that's the internet. And so that's just how it works. But yes, thank you to you all. I hope y'all are doing well. And don't forget to take care of yourself. You have to feel safe within your home. Okay, here first, no matter what's happening outside. Because we can't help anyone else if we're not right within. Okay? And eat something good, something fresh, something living. Okay? Eat something good. Nourish your body, nourish your soul. And then we can go out and make the impact that we want to make. Build the things we want to build. Okay? Find or establish success in our life in whatever area that is for you. And again, we're going to be the change. Good things are coming. Good things are coming, and I can actually feel it and see it, but it just hasn't physically manifested fully. And we still got to get through a lot of this junk that's going on. But, you know, the wheel has turned, if you will. The cycles continue to move. The wheel has turned. Yeah, some things are just still falling away, still being revealed, and has to be cleared out. And then we will be establishing the new, stepping into the new, building the new fully and collectively as well. So y'all continue to shine on. As always, don't forget to smile, because we can choose this anytime. Breathe. Feel into your body. We're alive right now. This is amazing. Thank you. And find something that will bring you some joy, even for a moment. Until next time, like I said, continue to shine on. Eat some good food.